Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my YouTube channel Coding Guru. In last video we are create a save button and we code in that. So now today we are doing work on search button. First of all, we just show you how the data is stored in this field. For example, you have a like Sony product name, price is something like 4,000, discount is like 12%, and then you save. Here your data is, this pop-up shows that your data is saved. Now we check in our database that our data is saved or not. So we are checking it, that execute this query. See, Sony 4000, this our data is saved successfully. Now today what we have to do, today we are working on to saving the button, to searching the data which is stored in the database, to search the data which is stored in the data. For example, there I write id1, it show the data related to the id1. Same I write id2, it show the data related id2. So here today we are creating just the code of search button, and let's start our work. First of all, click this button here, this button. So first what we have to do, just to write the string PID, because we check the ID equal to PID text PID dot text. Okay, so the text of this is gone to the this variable PID. So we use next in PID. In last we learn how to create connection with the database to our system. First you have to connect your database with your system with this SQL connection and create an object with the name of cone, and then you pass the path server desktop database, and trusted connection is true. So my data is saved in here, so I use trusted connection is true. So here my connection is created. My database name is sales and inventory, so I write it here, and my server name is this, so I write the server name over here. And then what I do CMD variable with the name of CMD, SQL and DR. These are further used, and I initialize it where I initialize publicly, because I used in some if I initialize in some private then I cannot use it. The variable which you are assigning, initializing, declaring, the variables which are declaring publicly, they can be accessible anywhere in the program. So this is all that. Now what we have to do, we create a query. We SQL, and the question arises in your mind, if someone is watching this part of video. In last part we declared this is the variable named, and this is the variable name, and we declare publicly over here. We declared it. Okay, so SQL is used for for the query. So what we have to, we get the we select from the table where the ID is this, where the id is this, means that the id we are given to this text box. According to that id, it select the whole data, it select the whole data related to this. For example, I have this, I have one two id, so I write two id in text box, and then it give me this data related this to id related data, which is lg and this all this. Okay, so I hope you understand. So for getting data, what queries use? Select from select from select from because we select all data, we can write it asterisk also. So select from product where the id, which id? This id, the id of the table, where sorry where id equal to what? Id equal to pid, id equal to pid. Okay, where the id equal to pid. So here I just write it the this, because in database we use this. So this is what, this is creating a creating a query. Now I open the connection. So how we open the connection? Con dot open. Okay, and this, now our connection is open. And how we open? We can create a connection in our start. So how it used? It used like this. Now what we have to do? We have to create cmd equal to new sql command. We are creating a sql command and giving the parameters is SQL query and connection. So this, to this command we are giving that parameters SQL and connection, this query and the connection. So both these things are gone to CMD. Now what to do with CMD? CMD CMD read it dot parameter dot add with value, and we give that what we are giving? We are giving to, we are giving add with value, giving the we are giving this, copy to this v. So this PID, and this is the done. Okay, now what we did? We give this parameter, this the value of this parameter we are adding first it add the value of the parameter, then it check according to that. So the work is done to the check adding the parameter to. Now what we do? Now dr, we are declare dr variable above execute reader. So now it give the all stuff which is in cmd to dr. Now we are checking, here is the okay, now we're checking if dr dot read it reading is okay, true. So what happened? So then what is so if it read then text. Now I just copy it, okay, to check it. Yeah, okay. Now the p name, and this is the text price. So this is the price. Check above what we are giving. Yeah, p name, price and discount. Simple. P name, price and discount. Price sorry, price discount discount discount. Okay, so to string is capital. Yeah, okay, I just to just dot to string and same like dot okay, just copy it and to paste copy and to paste here v and same v. Okay, now all the error are removed. Now it is done. What happened now? It give the toString is because the data is in text and it convert into text. So now what we have to do, this is all sorry, there is some error. Yeah, now it is removed. To check our next, yeah, if your condition is true then it is, else you have show that your else what is going on, else what you did in else, yeah, else message box dot show, yeah, so dot show id is not found. If you are entering some incorrect id then it gives this error. Now at this con dot close, okay, and now we check our that is all done. Yeah, it's all done. Now again we check it. That's we have. Now we run our program. So let's execute our program. Is enter the id is 1 because we have the data. So it's giving an error. Check the SQL exception correct near the keyword from sorry, that is static because we select the okay. Now okay, just debug it and now we again run, inshallah. Now it's give us the result. It's give very much players when your result is shown. Okay, bismillah, let's get started. Oh yes, for at 1 there is the Pfizer 500. I will show you in this here. At id number 1 Pfizer 510 is data is stored. So this is all about. Yes, now I hope you understand how to search data from the database using C#.net. And if you are new at my channel, you can see the previous lectures. In last lecture we create this whole form. So I hope that you learn and